Welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast, folks. It's me, Nkosi. Who else I expect? I might have bust my head in Covine River the other day. I got some stitches. I got like 5-6 stitches from falling off a fucking rock trying to save some little nigga. But hey, such is life, man. Such is life.
Trying to save who? I saw the video.
I try to put some sauce on it, bro. Try to put some sauce on it.
Try to do fake news already.
My boy tried to do a triple-double backflip 450 in the air off a springboard and missed.
He was trying to get the 10 out of 10 from the judges.
That's what. And you know what happened?
I got that 0.5.
On the way down, he find the rock was looking at him real suspiciously, so he headbutted it. Guess who won?
See what happened was I went to Covine on a hike now, and I forgot the number one rule of climbing. Don't put your foot higher than your head without support.
The number one rule of climbing is don't.
So I took a nasty tumble and I cracked my eyebrow open on an errant rock there. So I left some DNA up there, but it's all good. No headaches. I didn't fall asleep or pass out. Nothing. I'm still good. 100% me. I just went down to like a 4 or 4.78 on a good day. Because before I was like a 5, maybe like a 6 on a good day.
Meanwhile,
now I'm like a 4.78.
Meanwhile, he doesn't know that tumor is growing every day. He doesn't know about it.
I know.
Tumor.
Every day is a day closer to death. We don't go fuck, nigga. Come on.
That flesh-eating parasite that was living on the rock that he put done swim into his brain.
Yo, what do you think this is, Australia, nigga? Come on. This is Trinidad.
That's nothing. That swim into your brain, laying eggs, reproducing. Them eggs probably hatch already, and then it's a whole new generation fucking inside your head.
This is Trinidad, man. This is Trinidad. We'll be fine. But yeah, went to the health center, got some stitches, and it's all good. The swelling is going down. I'm gonna get the stitches removed tomorrow or Saturday or something, and it's all Gucci out there. It's all Gucci. Just came back from the kitchen. It's cooking up, getting food for the fam. What's going on with you guys, man? I haven't heard from you guys for like 2 weeks? A week, sorry. What's up with you? What's new? What's popping?
Less than a week, and I was by the other day watching your head bust open. Yeah, less than a week.
You was here after that?
Yeah, the same day you bust your head open, I was by it.
Oh yes, it's true.
Wow,
I can't forget.
You see how hard it here there? You see
Circumstances.
He showed me the video, everything, and he said it's gonna be deleted. He'll never show anybody else. He'll never put it on no platform. But you don't know it's up in the cloud already.
Thank you. I was about to say.
Circumstances make me what can I say? What can I say? Yeah, I was cooking some food for the fam, Call me Fry Fish Papi. Make sure the family eat. Make sure everyone is good and satisfied. No one is hungry. So I should get no disturbances for this podcast. Yeah. I know Watless is getting his classes done. He's getting that networking degree.
What degree?
On to bigger and better things. Yeah?
You mean certificate?
Nah, you niggas don't fuck with me, man. Man, I have the homies here with me. Ken, Mariba, Darren. Right? These unscrupulous businessmen. They ain't fucking with me today, but it is what it is. Right? This is episode what? 30 what? 33? Nah, it's 33. Is it? Yeah. Whatever, man. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, whatever. We have some topics here for you all today. We have well, I was gonna go with a happy tone, but this is like a really sad topic about a guy being raped in college or something. And we have Chappelle's latest Netflix special. That should be good. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I have some thoughts on it though. We won't get into that. Some money issues. Does money change you, or does money change your friends? How you know you're good at sex? And apparently, someone wants to know if we would sleep with a transsexual boy or girl. So there you have it, folks. We're gonna get right into it. So there was a thread posted to Reddit about a woman, 45. No, she's not 45. She's 39. Yeah, woman who's 39 years old. Her husband is 45 years old, and the husband was apparently sexually assaulted by the babysitter, who's 20 years old, and she was wondering how to convince him to report the act, the indecent act. What is now? I mean, Mary, but this was your topic, yeah?
Yeah.
So what? Tell us about it.
I think when I stumbled upon this, and people weren't even responding to should she report it or anything. The majority of the comments, I would say, first they were saying that she's being fooled, he has planned, he had an affair with the babysitter and stuff. People just neglect the initial question. Straight up just neglect it. And the people who do that said that who responded to the question said that she's a fool because he's cheating because anybody else would report it to the police instantly, and because he doesn't want to report it because he knows he's cheating and all that stuff. He doesn't want to backfire and stuff. I felt that it was quite amazing that a situation where the husband, for the record, if I think he forgot, he was out cold.
But he was on drugs. He was on muscle relaxant.
He was medicated either way. He wasn't on drugs, but he was medicated, so he was out cold either way when it happened. And even when the wife described the scenario, how exactly what happened, she come in and she had to be screaming and kicking for him to wake up, and then he realized what's going on. People still say he was cheating, where was his hands and stuff. People asking all these questions. And I thought we were in a climate of believe. That's what I thought we were. Nah, we don't believe. And then there was a updated Reddit where she also posted about what happened when she spoke to the family and stuff, because her husband didn't want to go. And my question from all this, because I know you guys saw the Reddit post, was, did she have a right at all, in any shape, way or form, subtracting the fact that she did admit, she said if the kids were affected, she would automatically disregard the husband and go to the police because this is bad. You don't want this person around kids, and the world needs to know, keep this person away from kids. But she said that wasn't the case, so it's a husband. She wants to know how to go about it. So my question to you guys was, one, how do you feel about the fact that in a situation that a guy was assaulted, and how the general, we saw how Reddit responded. How did Reddit respond to it? How you guys feel about that? Two, did the wife even have any reason, or not reason, but any right to report it to the police, whether her husband said it yes or no, subtracting what I said before with the kids? And three, why is it the stigma about, what do you feel about the stigma about guys reporting situations like this? When it concerns a female to male, not a male to male or anything, but female to male assault. Well,
I mean, homeboy was asleep. He was on some heavy muscle relaxants. From what I remember, he had an injury or something.
Yep.
So he took the muscle relaxants to sleep, to help him sleep rather. And the young girl, the babysitter, used that opportunity to take advantage of him in the worst way possible. Given that information, right, all you can do is assume, well, he's in a center of any wrongdoing, right? If that is the truth, if that is indeed the truth, he's in the center of any wrongdoing. Because I don't know if you guys know, but when you're on those things, when you're inebriated in that sort of a drug stupor, anything that is happening to you physically, your brain sort of, how do I put it? Your brain gives you imagery to go with it, right? Whether you may be partially awake or fully asleep, the brain kind of plays tricks on you based on what's happening to your body. So the guy said that he thought he was dreaming, he was dreaming getting some sort of a blowjob or whatever, as that was the sensation that was happening to him in real life. And the wife busted in at the moment when that was going on, and after she was shouting and all that, is when he got up. So I can't give any information. I can't say anything other than, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that he had to go through that. I hope that he eventually does take it to the police, but as of right now, I mean, you kind of have to give the guy his space. You kind of have to do this space. You can't you can't just say, well, take it to the police and expect something to be done, because we have heard so many times of guys saying, well, I went to the police and they laughed, or I went and tell somebody else and they said that couldn't happen, or that I should be lucky, or
Yeah.
So that's my take on it. We should have the same amount of agency and urgency that we have for cases where women are taken advantage of. That we should have the same kind of urgency and agency for men, because at the end of the day, we're humans. Whether or not we are the more dominant gender or whatever, we should have the same sort of response to it. Caring, listen, let the person speak, understand what they're saying, and let them come to the decision. You cannot come to the decision for that person, because at the end of the day, they're still a victim of rape.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just in terms of the reaction on Reddit, I think it's a combination of the fact that he was caught in the, not, I shouldn't use the word caught. The woman discovered the act while it was going on, plus the fact that it was under the influence of drugs, and the fact that he was a man that led to that response on Reddit. I don't necessarily think it's just because he was a man, because, for instance, I tend to find it hard to believe anyone that uses the excuse that I was drunk when it comes to anything like cheating or lying or just saying reckless shit or anything like that. I understand that this is not alcohol, this is like muscle relaxants and shit like that, but there is a stigma, I guess, or not stigma, just there's a train of thought that drugs alone doesn't cause you to act on everything, unless it's something that alters your perception of reality, which most of the time relaxants don't. They just do what they say, they relax. So I think that's part of the reaction to it. I do think a lot of it is down to the fact that he's a man, and like, people just assume that what she is. The old classic story of the man cheating on his wife with the babysitter is a bit too out there. Not out there as in like weird, but out there as in common to think that it's anything other than cheating. So yeah, that's that reaction. And Reddit's gonna be Reddit. Like, you've been on Reddit before. Yeah. Them fuckers will.
Yeah, Reddit is not the place for that kind of discussion in the first place.
Yeah, you got the internet, then you got Reddit. It's like, fam, like you're not really getting
Reddit is like democratic 4chan.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell by the fact that shit got closed down. Like, the topic got closed down. If you go to the link right now, you know some shit went down. People were just saying some dumb shit, and then like the admins were just like, you know what, I'm taking away all your toys. That's it. Let's give up there. So
what comment too far? What comment too far?
Yeah. So there's that side to it. On the notion of not reporting it because you don't think you believe him, I believe it, like, straight up. Like, not that I believe him, but I believe that he doesn't think he will get respected. I believe that very easily. I used to have an RE teacher, religious education for people that don't go to British schools, that used to say that the rape of a woman to a man can't happen because there is no insertion, and the fact that a man gets erect leads to that conclusion. That's the thought process that, like, I've seen in people. So to know that that's not going to get believed by people is very easy to take, like, straight up.
I mean, we don't know that he got erect or not.
Either way, I'm just saying that people will try to finagle the female to male interaction as it can't be rape. Or
pause, Nico. In the updated one, she did answer some comments, and she did say he got erect. She expressed in the past that she said they have had intercourse when he was on muscle relaxer and stuff, when he was aware, but in this situation she believed him only on the basis that she said if he was really cheating, he probably would have jumped off the bed or pushed her off and stuff. But the fact that he just laid there and he didn't do anything when she got, only when she started like really breaking stuff, he actually got up and he's just like, what's going on and stuff. His reaction, she said, is what made her believe, okay, this is not straight up cheating, there is more to the story. Because she said,
I might be an asshole, but if her boy finessed it,
what, Negro?
If he finessed it correctly.
If dude finessed it,
In his mind, he's just like, relax.
yeah.
That's
I'm just sweating bullets.
That's what I was gonna say. When he hear the door open, he's like, close eye, pretend to be sleeping. Come on, stay down. Stay down.
No, you all know if you're in your own house, you know when like the gate was open.
Yeah.
You know when something. So you figure, hey, I can't get out of this. I'm gonna just ride it out the entire way.
You reckon he wing it? You will say you reckon he wing it?
No. I'm not saying
if he did finesse it, this may be the best finesse of history. You reckon?
Of all time. Of all time.
You know why? That could explain why he doesn't want to report it. Also, give another reason, because he know what he was doing, and he was like, you know what? I want to bang this chick later, so I don't want her in jail. 20 years, I'm 47, she's 20. That's my trophy right there.
Conjugal visits, man. Conjugal visits.
Fair play. What let's see anything to say other than what you just said? Anything else you want to add to that?
I must say, it is possible. It is very possible that the guy got taken advantage of. It is very possible. And also, there is a slight chance that homeboy, I do agree with what Nego was saying, that homeboy finessed the shit out of it. If he did, he had to be the best actor in the world right there. I'm going to give him an Academy Award. Fuck it.
No, he was under the influence of drugs. I can't give him the whole.
That's what I mean. He was under the influence of drugs and still act like that, man. That's a Tony right there. That's a Tony. Telling you that Golden Globe shit, right? But that's extreme. But I believe that the guy, like he got taken advantage of, and that whole thing where I'ma say it. They say the guy got erect. Some people say because he got erect that he can't. It's not rape. It doesn't work so, people. Just like how when a girl gets raped, if she comes, it's still rape, right?
Yeah.
Because they used to make that argument in the past. If a girl comes, it's not rape, but it's still rape.
Yeah.
People who make that argument are very stupid.
I thought exactly the same thing then, and I was only 14 at the time, so...
You know what? What, Les? I'm going to pause right here, boy. Everything you said so far, agreed, because I don't know where you might go from this, so up until now, agreed.
Is this when you do the cut-off of the...
I will agreed, so I don't know where he's going to go, because sometimes he tends to go fast, sound quick. So agree right now, this is where I agree. Anything else is... I might have to pull the plug. So go on.
You don't want to risk it? You don't want to risk carrying on?
No.
No, I'm just saying that let's be honest with it. The people, they used to make an argument if the girl comes while raping her, it's not rape because she enjoyed it. No, it's still rape. So even if the guy comes while a girl is taking advantage of him, it's still rape.
Yeah.
That's still.
100%. It's just that I knew people that had that mentality, so it's harder for them to convince people because that mentality spreads.
I want to add one more thing, because some 3 people in the updated one, I think they both got removed, like you said. One guy said that in his case, when he went to the police and stuff, one guy said the police said to him he should be happy and stuff, and somebody else said, which was very important, said that if the girl, the 20-year-old girl, goes to the police and reports it, even though he's on a rape, it's a different situation instantly. It's against his word, against her word and stuff. And
I would like to say that how you could tell a man who is married, hey, you should be happy for the mere fact that he just got molested by, I don't care how good looking the chick is, right? But that means I'm married, so my wife could divorce me for cheating. She's going to go with more than 50% of my shit. That doesn't make me happy. That makes me sad.
Case on point, but case in point. But like I said, I personally do understand the guy's idea where he may not want to go to the police based on whatever reasoning, even if the reasoning is simply because he believes that it could devolve into he-she situation where his word against her word. But then again, he has evidence of his wife. But even then, and
if the law didn't operate the way it does, where the people have to testify if they were the ones that had the crime, where the crime occurred against them, I would have told instantly. I wouldn't have respected the wishes. That's what I'm saying. I would have told instantly. The problem is that not the problem, but the fact of the matter is that the person that the crime was committed against has to testify. And if they said in the first place that they didn't want to push charges, then they're definitely not going to testify, especially after you went behind their back to report that.
And I think
that's the only reason why I wouldn't go, because it's not going to go anywhere. Not to respect the wishes.
Yeah, but
because a crime is a crime.
But what, like, for example, let's say it was such a gender where it is a girl and she doesn't want to go through the trauma of remembering and stuff, and you put her in a position where she has to go and testify and talk about it. You might be opening up wounds. We don't know how he feels. Again, we don't know how he feels. So
right, but that's the only reason why I wouldn't, because they have to testify.
Okay, I understand.
If they didn't have to testify, straight up, I would be reporting.
I understand now. I fully understand what you mean by that. Okay, cool. We're in the same agreement.
Yeah, because the law requires the person to testify.
Alright, so I understand. I would say, from me and my point of view, I agree with everything you guys said. My only disappointment is that we both know it was a different situation where a man walking on his wife on the muscle relaxant and some male babysitter was sticking some finger into his wife. The uproar would have been ridiculous. But if it's the next guy, he's automatically...
That would be a murder case, so... We're talking about a murder case right now.
You know what I have to say? That the guy, he don't want to go in with it because, hey, the babysitter likes me, better save that piece of meat for later.
This is exactly why. This is exactly why I stopped earlier.
Right?
This is exactly I told you.
Guy just saying, save that piece of meat for later. You never know.
Exactly why I said I had to stop it when I know it was safe to bowl. We agreed to this point, because now I don't agree with this statement anymore. But you guys were right. It's Reddit people are either trolls, stupid, or whatever. So that's what it is. I'm very happy that the wife in the end stuck by her husband and believed him in what could have been a difficult situation. I'm happy that she didn't go against his wishes and force his hand, because maybe he probably made the situation worse. So in the end, in that case, and I'm happy that the babysitter under pressure when she was confronted remained honest and then didn't twist the words.
She's stupid.
Nope. This is why I stopped.
The wife could have get away with more than 50% of his stuff.
This is why I stopped earlier.
I'm saying.
Because he cannot say what let's say is what let's start stuff good and smooth. What should be a politician. You should be a politician.
They're ready for this shit.
You could just get everybody in slowly, and when they get the vote, then
drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
My man sees a target and he just attacks it straight off. Like, yes, I'm gonna get this shit off.
Good, true. Yeah. Go on, Nico. All yours.
All mine. If this topic had gotten into Dave Chappelle's hands, we would have had an even greater comedy special. Did you all see Dave's comedy special?
Hell yeah.
They got transition.
They too, because I'm working it.
Oh, you haven't watched the whole thing yet?
No, I watched it day 2 when it got released. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't wait for that. As soon as they announced that shit on YouTube, because I'd seen him like in little interviews beforehand where he's explaining like how comedians deal in the Me Too era, and he was like, you could tell he has been studying this shit for a while, and he is ready to release some shit later. And like people releasing bootlegs of previous sessions. I'm like, I'm not watching any of that shit, but I'm ready.
Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't watch any of it. I had it all saved on my YouTube for like watch later. Yeah. I didn't watch any of it, but I wonder. I have to wonder if he has some sort of just put it out clause, or like people who are part of his project don't actually see the performance before they okay all the trailers and then they okay actually putting it out, because I don't know if Morgan Freeman agrees with everything he said here, right? And I don't know if people at Netflix agrees with everything he said here.
No, Morgan Freeman goes out with his granddaughter-in-law. I don't think he gives a fuck.
Well, true, but even so, Netflix, like, I cannot see someone at Netflix saying, "Huh, this is a pretty risque thing for us to put out. Let's do it anyway." I can't see executives at Netflix doing that. So I have to assume that he has a "don't watch my shit" clause or something.
I don't think he has that. You know what I honestly think? I think Netflix enjoys the potential conflicts and controversy. I think because they think it attracts viewers.
I think
Doing in dark marketing.
Yeah,
Outright
especially. I think they obviously not executive level. But I think someone scrubs all of the shit that comes through that's exclusive to Netflix, and then they're like, okay, someone notifies this that Dave Chappelle shit's coming out, so let's pay a little bit extra attention to this. Let's see if we're gonna get arrested for any of this shit. No. Are we gonna get attention for this shit? Yes. Put that shit out.
Drop it.
Just drop that shit.
Yo. Okay, wait. Real talk. What did y'all think of this special?
Pause. Spoilers. If you haven't seen this yet, spoilers.
Yes,
go ahead. Okay, go
Now,
ahead.
Dave Chappelle, ain't nobody care about no spoilers. What did y'all think about it?
I think general, I loved it. This is what I'm saying. I loved it. So like, even if I come with criticism, just like acknowledge, please. I loved it.
You got some 7 chuckles.
Yeah, I think that he was intentionally more provocative this time around, because before, like, I'm just talking about Netflix shit. Before, it was about teaching lessons, and while he was doing that this time, I think there was a lot of points in his comedy bits, especially the one where he was, and I'm not gonna say it, when he was shouting out the F word and stuff like that. That I think he was more intentionally provocative than before.
Yeah, you know you can't get away with saying the F word.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're not hearing that shit from me.
Yeah.
You want Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. So that was him. That because normally he'd be like he might say it once, but he wouldn't shout it out loud and make the comedy bit like he's shouting out the word. And then he would go along with that joke about why exactly he uses that word and why can't he use that word and stuff like that. But in this one, he was like every other part of the joke, he would shout it every time he got to that bit of the sentence, which I think was intentionally trying to get people riled up when he said it. And the Michael Jackson one as well, that bit kind of retreaded what he said already about, and this is like during his first ones. This is what, like, the ones where his voice was a lot higher and like the video was a lot grainier. But he talked about that Michael Jackson shit before about being a good host and like
but he went into it like much more detail.
Yeah.
What I really thought was a joke, that how when they opened up 2 new cases against Michael Jackson, I actually thought that was a joke, right? Because the guy's dead.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious to me because it's true.
It wasn't really hilarious to me. I just found it stupid. That I actually thought was a joke until he talked about it and being, then it actually showed me, well, hey, this shit is not a joke. I thought it was people just fucking about, but come on, how could you open up a case on a dead man? What is there to get from it? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing to get from, unless you're trying to clear your name. There's nothing to get from it.
No one was looking for these people. No name to be cleared. They just wanted to put out not HBO, it was some other network special about these 2 dudes. There was no evidence brought forward. They just sat on a chair and then spilled some shit.
I think
came out later and then said they lied.
I think that the director came out and said, "Oh, we had to, we were paid to do something and we had to say something else or whatever."
Yeah.
I like the fact that he showed that it's celebrity hunting. Like, just that alone is like, yeah, we gotta get these guys, get all celebrities, especially the black ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
I did.
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I loved it. I'm gonna put it out there. I loved it. All of it. Every second of it. No filters. I think Dave Chappelle Ball, if you're gonna come and get me, alright then. Alright then. Straight up said to the fans too, you're gonna come and get me for something 10, 15 years ago? Alright, let me see if you digging. Let me see if you digging. Come get me now. And real talk, I am not cancelling Dave Chappelle. Just gonna put it out there.
I don't think Dave Chappelle is cancelable.
I'm about
No,
to say this.
he's not.
If he doesn't get cancelled now by other people, I'm gonna say that he is officially uncancelable. And I don't think I'm good. Dave,
Correction, he's not cancelable for anything he says. That's just what happened.
okay,
Yeah, he's not
If he could
cancelable.
do something,
Yeah,
and
okay, fair. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if he comes with like some R. Kelly case where he had some counter tricks, I might have to pull back.
Man, R. Kelly isn't cancelled. R. Kelly isn't cancelled.
For me,
Trust what I'm saying.
I am not
No. For us, yeah, but we're not talking about us. We're talking about like general consensus, right? R. Kelly is not cancelled. Okay. When I first watched it, right, and I put it in our group chat a couple of days ago, that initially I felt like he was trying to get as much people as possible riled up, just because he's Dave Chappelle, right? I can do this, therefore I will do it. And I found it hilarious that he named the stand-up Sticks and Stones, because as you all know, the rhyme goes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I found it hilarious that he would use that title, Sticks and Stones. Initially, the politically correct, aware side of me was like, oh wow, they're really going to try to get him the fuck out of here. Like, this is probably really gonna damage his reputation. And then the other side of me was like, it's Dave Chappelle, so it doesn't really matter. He's still gonna do his thing. People still gonna pay tons of money to go watch him. He's still gonna get his views, because he has always been like this. This is nothing new to him. He's just saying it without it being funny. I don't think he was ever actually trying to be funny. It's just, these are funny situations.
Yeah.
I don't think he was trying to be funny at all. They're just, it just is. Like, with the whole Dream Hampton thing, he didn't want to be in the documentary because he doesn't know R. Kelly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like that wasn't meant to be funny. It's just a funny situation.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Too hot for TV. I didn't say that. I don't know this guy.
Does that sound like something I'd say?
No, Dream Hampton did reply to that and said, hey, it wasn't actually me who reached out to him. It was, management or whatever. That's fine, right? But I don't think she and all realized that, hey, this is comedy. This isn't social commentary for social commentary's sake. This is social commentary under the blanket of comedy. So some things are going to be embellished, and some things are going to be lies, and some things are going to be fake. Fake. Look at Kevin Hart's stand-up career. 90% of it is all fake. It's written for him.
I mean, they should have had a whole story about how some man was threatening the whole bus with busting on them in
exactly.
In a riot.
Exactly.
So he will embellish some shit as well. And those ones is when he's trying to be funny.
Exactly. These are just stories, my nigga.
Yeah.
These are just stories. So
I 100% agree with you on that.
Yeah, I appreciated it. I wasn't dying laughing like I would normally, but I appreciated it as I don't know how to explain it. It was like I understood why something was funny. I just wasn't laughing. And this is just something that I'm thinking about now, where I said, I wasn't laughing. I think it was Joe Budden who said this a couple of weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure he would have said it for yesterday's podcast or today's podcast or whatever, because they would have spoken about it. If you're joking, is it ever a joke if you never get serious? Is it really a joke if you never get serious? So, a lot of it just kind of stood out to me. Like, he just gives no fucks and he doesn't care because he's Dave Chappelle.
I don't think I didn't get that concept of it. I got the concept that he's trying to show people, hey, this is what is wrong with our world. Like, this is what is wrong with it, and he's trying to show people how stupid and funny it is. That these are the problems we face, and like how we said about Kevin Hart, like all Kevin Hart wanted to do was this in his life, and you know, he made a joke so much years ago, and how far-fetched the joke is that he wouldn't actually do it, but people got so butthurt about it that look how sensitive people are.
I mean, there's a point to be made that we have the Amazon burning, we have Trump embarrassing himself and his country by complaining about Obama at a G7, conference or whatever. We have bombs dropping all over the world, and the most important thing on people's minds is, who is next to be cancelled, or what did this celebrity say, or what did that celebrity do?
Yeah.
I mean, and to the point about the whole F word thing, with him saying, well, I'm not a nigger either. Are we going to let Dave Chappelle get away with saying the F word so many times, like blatantly saying it? The same way we allow Louis C.K. to just blatantly say nigger?
This is the thing.
Is it that whole comedic license?
With that type of shit.
Mm.
I cannot find fun in people using words for attention like that. It's a similar thing to Quentin Tarantino using the N-word every fucking time he's in a fucking movie, or for every single movie at least 100 times within the movie, even if it has nothing to do with slaves, even if it's just a normal conversation where a nigga just gets thrown out all the fucking time. That shit is like you're trying to grab attention. So
you think Tarantino is in there like, we need a word here. Nigga.
Yeah. like fucking what was the one when he was in I'm so bad at this. The one with the briefcase. I can't even remember.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction, yeah. That one, he was in there for maybe 5 minutes, and he must have said the word nigga like 40, 50 times. And that's him saying it, not like it was part of the script. That's him saying it 40, 50 times. No one else said the word before that, and then he was just screaming it out loud as part of a regular ass conversation. I can't even remember what they were talking about, but it had nothing to do with niggas or anything like that. He was just using it every other word like it was some flavor or some shit like that. And that shit I can't, like, you're using it to grab attention, so I can't respect the use of it. But if you're using it to make a point, I can find, then yeah, I can see it in that way. Like to a degree, Dave Chappelle was using it in that way to make a point. I think Bill Burr and sorry, you mentioned the other comedian, Lucy K, and there's Andrew. Is it Andrew? The one that's on with Charlemagne and that.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz. They all used the N-words in some of their bits. But it was specifically, I think it was specifically to make a point as part of the joke. That's fine because you're using it to make a part of the joke. Are we gonna say that people can't write the word nigger? They're white and they're creating a script for that shit? I can't say that for sure. Like 12 years.
I mean, you have Miss Lauryn Hill saying, "I'll add a, even after all my logic and theory, I'll add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me."
Yeah.
Right. I think that's how the line goes. But yeah.
I'm not gonna be resistant against people that use it like that. There is a fine line, like a fine line. But yeah, I'm not gonna. If I think you can tell whether or not it's being used because they're just throwing it out there, or it's being used as a setup for a joke, or it's being used to make a point. And I think in those cases, especially with the comedians, they're using it to make a point or as part of their bit. I will say the one thing and going back to the show that I will say, I I was kind of baffed when he said said the words, Kevin Hart is perfect, and
42
no one,
away from being perfect.
yeah, and no one like it. It was like no one laughed, and I was like, and I was thinking in my head, this is like recent, right? They do remember the man cheating on his wife and cheating on his side piece like 2-3 times. And I think Dave was actually trying to point out the funny part in that statement, but no one clocked. And I was like, I felt like I was in my own like laughter bubble when I laughed personally, but no one else laughed. Like,
I really didn't think about that.
Yeah, are you really keeping perfect? But yeah,
But that is supposed to show like how quickly things come and go.
Yeah.
Like in our current state, everything is here for a week. It's here today and gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't just open up a new joke for me, dear. God damn it, I'm gonna watch it over again.
You see, it's got layers. You gotta go back.
This is
Go
why
back
people
and
say
find out new jokes.
Chappelle is a genius. This is why people say Chappelle is a genius.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm willing to give him the genius. I don't know if I'll give him the genius tag, but like there's some like that's a good point there, Ken.
He's a comedic.
That's a good point.
He's a comedic genius. I'm not gonna take it away from him. He's a comedic genius.
I think he's very observant. I think he's very studied. I think he's one of the best to ever do it.
He's like Jay. He's like Jay. He says very little until he wants to say a lot, and he'll say a lot by using a little bit of words.
Who's Jay?
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Come on, man.
I don't like that guy.
Hove.
I don't listen to his shit.
You know what? You could keep your Jay slander all there to yourself in your corner.
No, I don't like. I'm
nigga.
not slandering the guy. I just don't like it. His stuff never really. His stuff never really appealed to me. Just never appealed to me.
Pretty soon we'll find out if he's cooning. That we do get to cancel someone.
They're still not gonna cancel it, man. Jay will drop a record so fast.
Fam, if I find out that all the allegations against him are true, I'm canceling that fucker.
No, Jay's it's over, and niggas gonna be like, oh yeah.
He's
No one's gonna
release
care.
555.
Yeah. Jay's gonna give it to him, let it breathe. You know.
Oh shit.
Cancel the cancel, innit? Cancel the cancel. Legal. Cancel the cancel.
Jay will give it 56 bars about how to better your life and how to buy art, and everybody is happy with that.
Everyone be rubbing their chin like, yeah, Jay, you're right.
How many songs did he actually sing about how to better your life and how to buy art?
There was probably at least 2 every single album he's done, but the 444 one is majority about.
I'm just curious.
Quite a lot of his catalog is about
Dozens?
being
Yeah.
better, bettering yourself, how to do it, why you should do it. Yeah. He has a pretty deep catalog, bro.
Yeah.
You should get into it.
No thanks, I'm good. Seems like wasting my damn time.
Nah, man.
Damn time. Not just his time, it's damn time.
I don't have time for this. I really don't. Now the next time we hang out, I'm just gonna be playing Jay-Z the entire time.
It wouldn't bother me because I'll be like, wait, who's singing right now? Who's rapping?
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't really know who it is.
We'll see what happens the next time we hang out, man. We were supposed to hang out.
Yeah, but
you ditched me,
you
man.
bust open your skull, remember?
What about being there for your friends?
I came the same day you bust open your skull. I was there. I came.
One day you visited, I could have been dying. I could have had a thing parasite and you just never heard from me again. No calls, no text, just leave me there languishing in the lurch.
I made sure and reach the day to make sure everything's okay. Everything was okay. Mom seemed like she had it handled. Pops was making fun of you. Which, hey, your Pops is hilarious too. He fucked you up.
Yeah, that is the homie, man. That is the homie.
And everything was good there, you know. And I just threw my frame. I don't think I needed to come see Patch Adams more than once. Let's see.
See, man. I thought these niggas loved me, man. I thought these niggas loved me.
No, it's a love. It's a
Big
love.
friends.
It's a love.
Mariba asked more. Mariba asked more about me than you did.
But I came. But what? I came. I got the whole rundown. I knew everything that was happening, and I was like, all right, cool. You know. From the time you told me it happened, what did I say? Hey, you're going to the doctor or something? You said yes. You're on your way.
What are you supposed to say? That's courtesy. That's like saying that's like if someone gets into a car accident, you really want to say, so how's the car? But you say, oh man, how are you?
No.
What's going on with you? I want to know.
Did I ask?
I want to know how you are.
Did I ask how was the rock? No, I didn't ask how was the rock because I knew the rock was fine.
Because you didn't own the rock, but if you own the car and he crashed it, you're asking how's the car.
Yeah.
Right. Man, money really changed people, you know. They get off the boat and now they change people, they change men. They get paid off.
It's not the money, it's the new air condition.
This guy will go on about this air conditioner for weeks.
Yeah, it's the new air condition. Hey, when you get something, you stick with it, okay?
Wow, man is just living in the Frigidaire now.
Yes, okay, Mr. Java. Okay? Okay, Mr.
Why
Java.
did you remind me?
Yeah, I'm glad you say it. You see, because it's here. It's Java, man.
Forgot. He literally.
I did not trust me. I did not forget. It's been. Did you say has been sending me Java messages for the past 6 weeks?
Nah, bro. We just had carnival. After carnival, summer's done. That's it.
Oh yeah, the Omni Notting Hill Carnival.
Yeah.
How was that? Did you all go?
What?
I was there for all of 10 minutes. I'm not.
Anyone get murdered?
Ken, we have to go next year. The agreement
No.
was, yes, we did. The agreement was, Ken, we said, if it is 1 year to happen without anyone being stabbed, we'll go the next year. This is the first time.
We did.
This is the first
shit,
year.
we did.
No one ever
We
got stabbed. So we have to go next year. God damn it.
Fuck. We made an agreement back in university days because everyone seemed to get stabbed once a year in carnival, and we were like, the year that someone doesn't get stabbed, next year we go around. And even though there were plenty of arrests,
it's gonna be like a fucking terrorist act.
fam, one of my friends died at carnival. That's why I swore off that fucking place. But we did promise. I'm not fucking not.
All right, Migo.
So
If America goes 1 month without a mass shooting, we'll visit.
Nah.
No,
Yo,
more than that.
fam,
I need more than
fam,
that.
I have some family visiting, and you know what? I'm not even gonna put my family out there like that, man. Whatever. I'm looking forward to the next Eddie Murphy stand-up. He's gonna do a special.
Ooh, that's gonna probably be good. But I will say,
Yeah.
what less I have to cancel that decision. I said it needs to be a year without a mass shooting. I can't guarantee a month.
No. They can't even go a couple of days
no
without a.
way.
There has been over 200 mass shootings for this year in America alone.
There's no way.
There's no way they can go a whole year. If they go a whole month, then damn, that's like wow. That's like
They're not doing it.
They're not
Yeah.
even. I think they report in the newspaper like it's the front news headline. If New York goes a day without crime, straight up, if they go a day without crime, they report that shit like it's
without
mainland news.
reported crime.
Yeah, without reported crime, yes, of course, without reported crime. That shit, like you're asking for a month. The only way that's happened is aliens invaded and everyone's distracted. There's no fucking way that they're going a month.
Or if you take a big
Fam,
that itchy.
that trigger finger get itchy. I'm telling you right now. That trigger finger get itchy.
How much weeks do we have in a year?
52.
52.
Alright, so what week are we on roughly?
I don't know. We're past halfway. So
That's a hard question you asked. That's a hard question.
We're past halfway, right?
Yeah.
The number of mass shootings as of August the 5th is 255 in America alone.
I mean, they're training school shooters out there, so.
Actually, very good
Yep.
question since you guys brought it up. Very important question. What do you reckon it would take for America to cancel guns?
Aliens.
The same thing what Chappelle said.
What? Aliens?
Aliens
They got more guns.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they will be convinced of their own free will. The aliens gotta telepathically tell these motherfuckers no more guns. This is what the extent I'm going to. There's no way in fucking hell these people are giving up on them guns. No way.
I'm agree with Dave Chappelle. From the time all black people buy guns within a week, like own guns, the whole of America is gonna be like, okay, this race war thing is starting to get serious. The black people and them are equalizing the field. We need to ban guns. We need to ban guns.
They tried that shit with Black Panthers, man. Like, it's not happening yet.
Right, but they didn't ban guns with Black Panther. They gave the police the right to stop and search any person that they consider suspicious. That's what they gave.
Oh, so the guy
that was
walking to the
the
mall
one.
with the AK-47 wasn't suspicious?
Nah, he wasn't suspicious because he was white. You understand?
He's white.
He was
Come
white.
on now.
Yeah.
He's white.
Yeah. What
Sounds about white. Sounds about right.
I'm saying, like, if black people start buying that shit en masse, like in bulk, like, go and say, yeah, I want five AK-47. Well, you can't buy AK-47. 5,000 Desert Eagles and shit like that. The white people are gonna be like, unless you have X amount of money, yearly income, you're not allowed to buy a gun. Effectively,
own a gun.
Own a gun. Period. Effectively banning all people that are on low income. Majority of them are black, foreign, whatever. That's how they're gonna start banning people. They're gonna start turning legislation to make it look like they're protecting the people, but effectively they're just stripping away black people of their own human rights.
You know what? Tell
That's
Jay-Z.
well,
Tell
not human
Jay-Z
rights,
fund the
US
movement.
rights.
Tell Jay-Z.
Until
If you wanna buy people a gun, go ahead.
until we stop seeing videos where children are happy that they're getting guns for Christmas and for birthdays and whatever, this stuff is not gonna stop, man. Every day you open Twitter, every day you open Facebook or Snapchat or whatever, and there's some little, white boy or girl or whatever, just, oh my God, I can't believe you got me the Desert Eagle 9000 with the laser scopes and the silencer. Oh my God, Mom, Dad, thanks, Bill.
So the question is what I'm asking. So Ken said aliens. Nico, what do you think it would take for them to cancel guns? What do you think it would take?
A mass extinction, and I'm happy with it.
So,
I don't want to cancel guns.
Moving on.
By way of aliens, the mass extinction comes by way of aliens.
Look, for me personally, I don't think the banning guns is gonna do anything. That just means we're gonna get a lot more illegal guns. I don't think it's gonna stop anything. Banning guns, banning people under 18 from buying guns, banning Walmart and Kmart and Best Buy from selling guns. I don't think any of that is actually gonna stop mass shootings. I don't think it's gonna stop gun violence. None of that. If you want to kill no, it won't. No, it won't. I think there will just be a lot, like the same amount of it happening, just with illegal guns. Because right now it's happening, but with legal guns. It's still gonna happen, just with illegal guns. That's the only difference. I don't think a ban on guns is gonna do anything, unless there are like neighborhood drives where people are actually forced to give up their guns, like the guns that they have.
You're gonna start gang war in the middle of the suburban area.
I'm just saying, like, if they have these drives where they say, yo, come, give us your guns, no questions asked, like they did in that. What movie was that, or what show was that?
No,
I think it was The
they
Shy.
have those drives. They actually have.
Yeah,
those
they
drives.
have those.
Okay, well, yeah. So if they have those, and then they supplement that with, hey, we're sweeping from house to house, regardless of who you are and where you live, and we're taking any guns that we find. Until they do that,
People start burying guns and stuff. Watch.
No. All they have to do is say, hey guys, let's pass a law that it is illegal to own a gun, and let everyone bring in their guns. And if
they're still gonna have guns.
Bring in their guns, let's go kill them.
All right, Duterte. Okay, Duterte.
This is where what?
Civil?
Yeah, but the American military would win, because obviously they have more bullets, right?
But that's specifically why. I mean, well, okay, people are gonna correct the shit out of me when I say this, but I believe the reason why that Second Amendment was brought in was to protect against the government turning against its people.
No.
Yes.
You're talking about the amendment for the guns?
Yes.
The amendment for the guns was really brought in because at that point in time, the government was stretched thin and they didn't have enough people to protect all the areas. So they made those rules to give the militia the right to have guns. So those rules was for militia. Those laws were passed for the militia.
I thought it was to make sure that if the government
Yeah,
ever
a
sees
well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people
Yeah.
to keep bear arms shall not be infringed. So yeah,
Right.
it is protection against having a free state. So the only reason that it will stop being a free state is if the government was like, fuck this, give me a gun, or we're killing you.
Yeah, well, fuck that. Then, if you really want that gun violence to end, once they say that, I'm pretty sure a lot of gangsters is gonna be like, hey, here was this shit. I really didn't want to die.
Trust me, a
today."
lot of black people are trying to get guns away when that happens. But a lot of white people in the southern states are gonna be like, you take that shit over my dead fucking body.
Well,
I'm telling you right now, a lot of black
But now
people
it
be
will have
smart.
white on white violence. The white people will be fighting the white people. Black people can just stand up and watch with a
And-
binocular.
There already is white and white violence. It's just not fought with guns and machetes. It's fought with money. It's called white collar crime.
No,
And
it's following
telling
in
you,
malls
the-
and stuff. Where they go
The majority of black people die when two white people are fighting. I'm telling you right now. That's the origin of the majority of black people dying. These world wars, these civil wars, it's over white people fighting and black people are dying because of it. So if
That's
there happens to
EMN
be
all
some
over
shit like
again.
that, it's gonna be black people dying. Like straight up. So
Kevin Gates actually said that, and he said, "Let these white crackers fight. I'm gonna get out of the way."
you ain't getting all the way of shit. People, the army gonna set up forts in your neighborhood so that they can be closer to these states where they're trying to keep their guns. There's gonna be another split like the north and the south, like previous. And then,
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. America can have the civil war. Let them fight amongst each other. Most of my stuff comes from China anyway.
Oh, fuck. I think it's fine to say that while we're here, but I'm thinking like people in the country would not want that to happen at all. Even if they want to give their guns away, they're gonna be like, fuck that. If you're gonna start a fight with these people, everyone ends up a loser.
No.
So wait,
Trinidad and Tobago ends up a winner because we have oil. We sell oil to them. We sell natural gas. War raises the price of natural gas and oil.
Pause. I was gonna confirm one thing before we go any further with this. Nico, you're saying there's no way. Ken said aliens is required. Are you saying is it possible? Ken said the only way this will ever happen is if aliens come down and do a whole Professor Xavier bowling put down the guns.
Yes.
That is what Ken needs. What do you
Yes.
need, Nico, for this other than a culling? Other than a global culling?
So what about what less?
I'm getting to you
What?
next. You're going in order. Calm down.
Okay. Alright. I'm a bite.
So I really don't think that there is a way. I don't think there is a
Okay,
way.
so Nico said there's no possible way without the culling. Without the culling, you believe. Without the
Yeah,
culling.
humans are a disease upon the land. We need to rid the earth of the cancer that is the human race.
Okay, let's stop
So-
there. What? Let's step on down.
Oh,
The only reason you're
less?
scared is because I'm right.
What? Nico, you've had your say. Step on. What? Let's step
But-
on down.
But I agree with Nigo actually, because I said that last week, right?
You know what?
I
Ken,
Yeah, I can't get it way.
Ken, we're gonna call some aliens up and get this sorted because
Yeah, it is because these two are completely right.
yo,
land.
I mean,
the problem is what happens
Americans-
after the land is purged. Because the
Nothing,
next
nigga,
move-
nothing. We're done. It's
No,
Chernobyl, nigga.
I'm saying, like, we're cool. In the UK, we're cash. We don't need to be purged. The US is the place that needs to be purged. That's what I'm saying, fam. So I'm saying, what happens to the next people that come to the US and be like, we're in charge now? You're only going to be in charge with weaponry because no one's going to listen to you unless you can put fear of God into their souls.
and then we
There
start
would
again.
be there'd be a mass race to become the next Columbus.
Yes.
I think
Man,
become the next Columbus.
Canada win because Canada's just right there. They just cross the, they just walk across like.
You think Trudeau is gonna take it? Listen, America and Americans are just gonna continue to blame video games, so they're gonna blame rap music, and they're gonna blame, anime and everything, except
anime.
hey,
Oh.
we have, bad morals and values, and our democratic and economic systems actually lies to us and to our people and our allies until they step up and they acknowledge those things. Nothing is going to change in America. Absolutely nothing. Trump is due to get another 4 years.
It's gonna happen.
I don't think it is far fetched to say that he is at a point where he doesn't care. He saw that that Democrats backed down and not going to try to impeach him. He saw that Elizabeth Warren and Maxine Waters and ACP or whatever her name is and
AOC.
Kamala Harris and the AOC and Kamala Harris and they are not threats, right? He see that Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden, Michelle Obama, they're not threats, right? So he's gonna get another 4 years, and we're gonna have 5 more years of this tyranny. They're gonna have 5 more years of disappointment. They're gonna have another 5 more years of build the wall. And to be quite,
the wall isn't built as yet.
no, nigga, he just repaired like 60 sections of like wall that needed to be repaired. He
There
hasn't
isn't a
had
lick of
action.
cement. There isn't a
Section
lick
of
of
head.
cement.
Yeah, he ain't put up one new block yet, and Mexico still ain't signed no checks because you know they're not going to in the first place. So this is going to happen, right? And after these next 5 years pass, we're going to get another president, and we'll have that discussion then. But until then, nothing is going to change in America. Absolutely nothing.
When the presidential election comes up, I get
I think something is going to be changed. I think something is going to change. You know,
If I wanted to make money, I would bet that Trump would stay. Absolutely.
but I think something is going to change in the next 4 years. There are going to be less black people in America. I think so.
That
They're gonna
means
kill us
nothing
all.
has changed. That
They're
means
gonna
nothing
kill
has
us all.
changed.
They're going to kill us out.
They already have been. That just means that nothing has changed.
Yeah, but it's going to be more. It's going to be more prominent.
No, it doesn't really
It's
change.
just gonna be more televised. It's gonna be more televised. The revolution will be televised, but it's not a revolution. This is just everyday life. Again, is it really joking if we never get serious?
The night that Trump got reelected, it's gonna have like 50 mass shootings.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Huh? You guess so?
It'll be
I'm telling you,
peaceful
no,
day.
yeah, it's not. There are not going to be any mass shootings. His election night. They're not going to be, no sort of violence. Why? Because America is full of middle class and upper class, and the lower class has no agency. The middle class doesn't want to lose their jobs, and the upper class is too rich to care.
So I got one thing to say, right? Y'all remember that when all of us was watching Whaling play and that guy was like another mass
Yeah,
shooting in
whoa,
America?
wait, hold up. I am gonna distance myself from this. To the way
No, I just remember that. That just popped in my head. That's all I'm saying. It just popped in my head.
Speaking of the upper class and the rich, you all think money changes you or your friends?
Hell yes. We're getting rid of all you bitches.
Ken got a promotion the other day. I don't know. Have you changed? I've seen less of you. You've been heading out more.
Yeah,
You've been wearing less and going out more.
I need to apologize. I need to apologize to you guys. Actually, I've come to a realization. I was sleeping on some money. You guys are right. If I ever wake up as a girl, I need to become the best whore there is.
How? When did this happen?
From the last, well, yeah, no, is it from the last podcast? When we talking about switching bodies with a woman.
Yeah, but like, when all of a sudden, where's this coming from?
Nah, he was broaching this topic before the podcast for time. Because he came to like an epiphany. Like, like the light just shine through the clouds on top of his head. Like, yeah, I would.
I just realized I'll be sleeping on stupid amounts of money for just doing absolutely nothing. Why am I not gonna? If I could just dip my foot in some water and make $30 a pop, why not?
Telling you, man.
I realized, so I apologize for sleeping on the money. Yo. I apologize for sleeping on the money. We're gonna market this generation dysfunctional water.
What was the thought that pushed you over the edge?
I think
like what happened? Give us the play-by-play.
Me and Ken was talking sometime this week. I think it was Tuesday night. Me and Ken was talking, and we were discussing how OnlyFans changed the game.
Yeah.
$20 for a bikini shot. No, it was just now. We was talking, and we said some girl has an OnlyFans, and people are paying $20 just to see her in a bikini. I ball. No way. I can ball. You can never underestimate the level of thirst. And I begin to think, if you're giving me $20 for the same thing I'm posting on Instagram, $20 for the same thing I'm just posting out there, nothing special, nothing new, nothing. Money to be made. Money to be made. I don't believe.
Welcome.
Just seeing the light. Welcome.
The level of thirst out there. I'm not exploiting this.
Welcome.
If you choose to pay for your own stability, I should be allowed to capitalize on it. If
Yep.
Yo, the next step is for someone to just go out there and say, hey, I transition into a female because there's money to be taken.
I'll let you go first though. I was last at this party.
I'm not gonna be the one to do it, obviously, but I'm saying
no. I'm
like
sorry.
there's
wasn't
someone
last
out
to
there
the
who's going to do it. They're gonna be
No,
very
not
blatant
last.
about it and say, no, what I'm saying is that there's gonna be someone who is gonna be out there and say, hey, I transitioned to a female because there's money on the table and I want some of it.
You mean not enough money making?
Not enough money being made.
Not
right
enough
now.
money making. Yeah, not
Money is a
enough
key
money making.
motivator.
Yeah, but Maurice,
I wouldn't be
wasn't
surprised
last
if
to
that's the case already.
because I never sold out to that.
You said you will market. You said. I
No.
remember. Wait, let me finish. Let me quote your words correctly. I remembered 3, I think, or 4 podcasts ago, between 3 to 4 podcasts ago, everybody except me in this podcast at that point in time said if their daughter was selling bath water, she had to pay rent money on that bath water. So you signed on to that statement. I will, if to make me get the tape.
Yeah, but I never said if I think I get out, that's who out there. I said I would look for the richest man to drop this pum on. You understand?
Same shit, bro. Same shit.
No.
You're
I said drop a pum and lock him down and marry him. I never
You've
said
just
nothing
reduced the
about.
number of customers to
Exactly.
one. That's what
Yeah. But that
Still have a
one
customer.
will be more than enough. That one, and I lock him down in marriage, no prenup. Fuck that. Let him do anything now, taking him for all the money he worth,
You waited
and
that
I
long?
retiring.
You waited that far.
Hey, patience is a virtue,
No, you have to
and
sell
you
it
can't
home girls.
overstep, bro.
You sent
Nah, I sell him a home
Send
girl.
all girls, go get that.
No. I don't share money. I gonna break up. I'm gonna break up with this guy and get with his homeboy. Make more money. Stack money on money. But I never said I was gonna go all on Instagram and post up with pictures and all that shit.
you
I've been
can't
getting
this
banned
guy.
on Snapchat
Wait,
every
pause
day.
Bro, all this says that you were bad at marketing, so
That's it.
No.
You know,
I'm good at marketing. I'm very
it
good
says
at
that
marketing.
you're a lazy marketer.
No.
You got one customer and you thought that
Y'all
was it.
looking for every client out there. I'm looking.
Absolutely. I need to get every
looking
dollar.
for
Exactly. Every
Right.
squeeze it out of them, fam.
You need
Yeah.
to get every dollar. So you work hard for that dollar. Me, I gonna work easy. I'm gonna take it easy.
He's
You're
going
leaving
directly
money,
for the big
you're leaving
bucks.
money on the table. That's what you do.
No, I'm not leaving no money on the table, brother.
leaving money on the table.
I'm gonna make that nigga cheat ketchup and break up with him and get with his friends. I'm going up the chain. I'm looking
You
for
have
the richer.
you have delayed stacks. I want my stack.
No.
Nigga, I am JG went with. It's my money and I need it now.
You're going for the late game
It's
ones.
not.
You're going
It's
for
not
the late game.
delayed stack. It's never delayed stack. It's my stack. Right? It's my stack.
I need to be like JG went with out here. It's my money and I need it now.
Nah.
Digo.
Did you didn't have nothing
You
on
don't
this
wait
shit?
for marriage. You waited for all of. By the time you
Wait,
make the
but-
money from the richest man, we were probably equally as rich.
No,
as
no,
we
no,
were.
You have to
Going for the
spend
long
spend time to seduce this man
You know
and
what I
make
mean?
him introduce him to his family.
You know what I mean?
sir. Y'all are getting this wrong. I'm patiently waiting. Patience is a good virtue.
Well, that's
because
your business.
While I'm waiting those years to get married or whatever, that nigga be paying my bill, right? He be
That's still
setting
small.
me up. Wait. He be
Okay.
setting me up. I be opening businesses. He be setting me up, and then I'm making connections through his network to see who is the richest in his network. Then I leave his ass, marry that one, go and keep going up the ladder. See that me popping my pussy and be dancing.
All this says is that you are the worst out of all the bitches because you're a scamming ass bitch. That's all you do.
That's okay.
You're a scammer. You know, we are
but you're
honest
scamming
hoes. No. We say, hey, we're selling bath water. Nothing scammy about that.
No. Y'all said, and I quote, y'all was gonna go up on Instagram, geek, getting banned on Snapchat every week, all kind of
That's
things.
what I'm saying,
on
yes, I'm going-
all on that, all social medias and things.
But that's honest.
Right?
I'm marketing myself.
But that's honest, yeah.
how I
Right.
am. You are
But by the
selling-
time y'all make $1 million, or let me say $3 million, I done marry a man who's probably worth $5 billion. So fuck that. Y'all
Wait,
can have
pause.
scrums.
No,
Oh, you feel so?
Wait, pause.
You feel so?
Let me prove
I'm
you
going
wrong.
up the chain.
prove you
I'm going
wrong.
up.
Let me prove you wrong.
Mariba, there's nothing to prove wrong
prove
because
you
all
wrong.
of us go fail. all of us gonna fail.
Listen, trust me. We will make that money.
No, here what I'm saying, all of us go change because if you was to turn a girl today, all of you will be the ugliest out. Fucking years. Nobody gonna wanna see me. Nobody gonna see me on
Hey,
this.
listen to me. There's a market for the freaks, eh?
Yes.
There's such a thing as freak bait.
Yep.
So hey,
Yeah.
you know, I
But that market is
might
that
be
rich, bro.
I might be working in a podunk hawk and spit bar somewhere, but yo, my Instagram is gonna be popping.
Yeah, well, there are filters until people see you out of filter, then they go unsubscribe.
I already got
That's
their money
it.
by that
Look
time,
at
man.
look at that.
Yeah.
The OnlyFans account is just
Got that dollar still.
Yeah.
But yeah, real talk, guys. Like 20 years later.
that deviation.
Yeah. Do you think money changes a person,
Yes.
or does it change your friends?
Changes
Both.
everything.
Both.
Changes everything. Friends,
How
family,
so?
you. Well, you start being more pensive, more paranoid about the people around you. People around you start being more, like, you
They
know,
want more.
help
They
me
want
out.
more.
My life was struggling before, and you're on the come up. Let me get on the come up with you. My family is like, well, not my family, but the potential family is gonna be like, look, we raised you, like we made you who you are. You should pay back into your family and keep your family going. Everyone changes. People that say that money doesn't change them, they're lying. Everyone changes.
Is this
Like,
why? Is this why if you win the lottery, just don't say anything? This is why.
yes,
Is this why?
that man that wore the mask when he won the lottery,
Genius.
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 Genie fucking us.
And still, someone was like, "Oh, I know those shoulders, Sheldon." Someone was like, he got found out real quick.
Exactly, real quick. Because when you see someone with the money, your senses get a little higher. Like you start turning into X-Men right now. You start showing that.
He should have
Real
made
quick.
Yeah,
He should have made a whole screen outfit. The whole screen.
he did. He did.
If
He
I
was
made
Mans was in gloves all the way down.
he looked like a
Gucci down to
thug.
stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, he looked like a fucking thug, and he's still right.
Yeah.
Like, he must be like a church going like fucking nice.
You know why he got caught too?
Fuck.
From the time somebody sees you deposit some money in the bank, you don't give up your name and everything, so they're like, oh, so you the nigga that won the lottery. All right.
Telling you, if
Yeah.
I won tens of millions, like my voice would be light, and you're like, Ken. Right in the middle of the podcast, you sound a little different. You'd be like, yeah. You know,
If
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I hit some money, you're not seeing me. I'm gonna change my friends.
Wow.
I'm gonna change my family.
yeah.
Y'all not gonna listen. I'm only saying this because, listen, we have a podcast, right? People are going to assume that you all are my friends. So I'm saying that I'm gonna change my friends so that the listeners.
Yeah. Whatever.
Listen,
Guys coming out with the.
You see, it's
I'm
next level.
protecting
It's
my
next
friends.
level.
I'm
It's next
protecting
level.
my friends. You know,
Yeah, it's
if
next level. You see, no, wait. Listen to this. It's genius. I am telling the public. that I'm changing my friends, but in actuality, I'm not gonna change my friends. You all are all gonna change your names
Okay.
because I'm changing my name and my family is changing their names. So we will no longer exist. We will still be us, but on paper. And I wish we would do it. I wish there was like a camera so people could see what the fucking weird ass shit I'm doing. But on paper, we'll no longer exist. But we'll be rich as fuck.
You know what, Dino?
There will be no more generally dysfunctional. It would be like dysfunctional generally. with Paul,
Simon.
Jim, Tuck,
Be like
and Barry.
normally weird podcast. Well, normally weird.
You know what? If I was to win the lotto, I wouldn't tell nobody. I just deposit the money and just let the money Leave the money. That'll come, and I'll be like, hey, talk to you guys normal. Hey, you want something? I'm gonna get it for you, man. Happy birthday, happy Merry Christmas. I'm gonna get you stuff. Make sure open up a business and tell you, hey, we have an investor. I can't tell you who the investor is. You can't
Yes, you should as you do that. I'm like, whatless.
No, make a fake shell company and pass the money through it. You know.
You know
So
what?
And I'm a
just
big
turn up
normal-
one day and it's
Real
like,
talk,
we
though.
believe in you.
If I did make it, you guys come up easy. Quick time, you guys come up. But
No, I don't want to come up quick time. Maybe all are we gonna struggle together or seem like we're struggling together.
No.
I'm gonna make it seem like it.
No, we
Mustard
disappear.
sandwiches on deck.
We disappear off the face of the earth wherever we're gonna go with new names like Nico said, and we come up. However, Nico still has to pay for that trip to Dubai. I don't care how you pay for it, Nico. You gotta pay for that Dubai.
Wow.
But everything else
Wow.
before. Everything
You
else-
hit the lottery and I have to pay for it.
You promised me
You
this.
people are
eh?
too nice.
You promised me this, Nico. I'm gonna take this until the deathbed. I hope you take me to
You know
Dubai
what?
before I die.
Yeah,
me
and
just
I'm not making any promises with Moriba anymore. He literally totes that thing around. I feel he has like a notepad with everything that anybody ever promised him.
Yeah, it's there.
Just sitting out
It's
there waiting.
I was promised 2 marbles in secondary school.
You best believe
Like,
Marcus
remember-
told me that. Marcus told me that.
Oh, shit. I'm leaving you guys in the dirt, so just so you know, you're not surprised when it happens. I'm leaving you in the
I know
dirt.
that, Ken. I know that. Don't worry, man. You have like 60,000 Ghanaian cousins. I'm not mad at that.
Ken, don't worry, man. Don't worry
I'll
about
start
it.
seeing
I'll
phone calls
never
from
leave you
people I
in the
didn't even know live. Like fam, like my great grand uncle will sort of call me from the grave, like, yeah, it's me.
I thought
I buried you
I
time
thought
ago.
you were dead. No, I'm adjusting my eyes. I'm adjusting my eyes.
Nah. I'm gonna bring you up even though, Ken. I'm gonna bring you up even though.
I'll bring you
I
up.
can't.
Don't worry, Ken. You'll make
I'm
it.
sorry,
Don't worry.
nah. You guys are being too sympathetic with me, fam. I'm disappearing. I might come back on the episode as guest level. once every month. But like, yeah,
Hello.
I'm back from the islands.
Yes, I'm rich. What can I say? I live
Calling
abroad.
from Malaysia with his what's his chicken wings? Sorry, his chicken skin. He did his chicken skin like.
Yo, you know what? You know what I just thought? You know that guy who has the high-waisted pants? He's gay or whatever, and he makes the funny ass video. It's like, I'm a fabulous bitch. Look at these buttons. He,
I don't
man,
know
what's
that
his
guy.
name, man? Ricky something. I could see Ken doing that. Oh, I just got back from abroad.
No, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you about all my.
The guy from the
none of it.
Amine video.
You think I want to hear about how rich you are if I ain't coming?
It
out?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You will hear it.
How would I hear it?
You will hear it.
How
I'll
will
make
you?
sure.
How you gonna do
I'll
this?
make
You're
sure
gonna
of
pay
it.
somebody to come to sit out in my house and tell people to explore.
I'm gonna bring one of them old school Telegram guys that comes to your door and reads out the transcript live. Of
You
It can be like line 1. Kenneth would like to remind you that he is still only 2 million into his 98 million jackpot. He has since.
Anytime I sing in Telegram, who pop up at my door, I just gonna close the door. And we'll see if he stop the door from being closed, or then he needs to run. He needs to let the sing and run. And don't run straight, bob and weave, zigzag it out.
Oh shit! You will never like. I will change immediately, and I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Tell you right now.
Oh god.
The moment I see the matching numbers,
Ken, for real, Ken, like real at 100% level. You just disappear off the face of the earth. No nothing. No nothing.
I may as well be going to space. I can afford it. What do you mean?
Wow, that's deep. I can't. Yo, you don't even tell me you're gonna get married. You don't want to. You won't even throw me a tenner. You just gone. You don't want it.
I'm telling you, more than likely.
Ken gonna live that unapologetic, unproblematic life. Ken out here, rich bitch juice.
And then I'm gonna spend it all, and I'm gonna end up broke, and I'm gonna come back to you guys, be hey, guys,
You're wild out there, man.
yeah. and I wouldn't be surprised if you reject me then and there on the spot, and then it's all done from there. That's my life. I'm sorted.
Man, Ken, I'll never reject you, man. I'm gonna come hunt you down. No rejection.
Wait.
I'm gonna hunt you down.
That's why I thought I heard that. I was like, wait, what? Oh shit! Because you know what? You know why? You know why I'm telling him? Because none of you would join me as my right hand man. If I told you if I turned into Pablo Escobar. So I don't. So why should I?
Has said he would join. Has actually.
Yeah, Has is cool. Has is on my side because he will be my right hand man. None of you.
No, you know why I wouldn't join? Because you hid that secret from me. We were supposed to be we supposed to be day one. You understand? Day one.
If I'm on
Ken's like you a day 65,000, nigga.
Yeah.
If I got the coke rock with me or in the tonnage, you are on my side, man. If you're not on my side, you're against me, and this is why. This is why I'm just running off with it. If I make the P, I'm good. I'm good. You never see me again. So next time, think about who you ally with.
You know,
Think about who you ally with.
I ally with me. That's what I ally with me.
That's good to know. I hope you align with the broke you when I get the 6 numbers in the lotto.
You know, like, I don't know these broke bitches, but these broke bitches know me.
Nah, I said that. They can die by yourself. Yeah, understand? Ken, when you start your empire, you by yourself because you would take too long to tell me, right?
Yep.
If you win the lotto and you disappear, I'ma just come hunt you down, bro.
This is why. Because the paranoia begins. Imagine how scared
I'm not
people are.
hunting you down to kill you or to take your money from you, I'm just hunting you down for the fun of it. So when I find you, I'm going to tell you, well, all that money I spent hunting you down, you got to pay me for that because that's work. That's work right there.
Imagine
unsolicited work. That was freelance. That was pro bono.
Nah, that was freelance.
He didn't ask you for that. That was pro bono.
But then, self, you need to be paranoid.
I might get to that state of just fuckery with the money that I might just throw at you the money inside my pocket and be like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Be like the scrumpled up notes I can find inside my pocket.
That's okay.
That probably
That's
turned out
okay.
to be like 400
cover all expenses. That don't mean I had to hide in a bush somewhere in a fucking tree with a sniper rifle.
But this is exactly why I'm ducking out. This is exactly why I'm doing. Can you imagine how scared the people must be when they see the 6 numbers in a row on their lottery ticket? They must be the most paranoid people in the world. No, imagine you buy the ticket from a corner shop. Yeah, no, the lotto ticket from a corner shop. You look at the numbers. You wait until 7 p.m. when they call out the numbers on the TV, and you see that shit. Until you cash out that money, you are the most scared. You're peeping. Yeah, you're being more like my precious. That shit is your Smeagol, and that shit is your precious by that time. But then I would be so fucking paranoid. I'd be looking at everyone like they know I have the. Even if I've never seen a day in my life, like they know I have the. But I'm on my way to get the shit cashed in. I would be so fucking.
I'll be relaxed. I'm telling you now, I'll be relaxed. I'll just be like, interesting. Very
interesting.
interesting.
You best be careful around me if you have those laws.
You won't know. You only know after I have the money. I'm telling you straight up. You will only know. After I have the money.
I'll see the glow, fam.
You wouldn't.
I'll see the glow.
You wouldn't.
I'll see like the steam coming off of your head. Like,
you wouldn't. You know when you know? You wouldn't actually. I'll tell you exactly when you'll find out. When I tell you, Ken, you're going to, let's say, Romania or Hong Kong, whatever, I'm buying you a ticket. If I ever say I'm buying you the ticket, and it's something stupid, some stupid like £4,000 ticket, whatever it is, I don't know where we're going, whatever. I say I'm buying a ticket. That's the only time is the first inclination of you knowing I got that kind of cash. Otherwise, you wouldn't know. You would say you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
I don't think you'd be able to keep it in.
I would, because I understand the dangers of it. Believe that. Believe that. I know. Just
I'm questioning your poker face. I'm just saying. I'm questioning.
School, okay. Then that means it's working. If you're questioning it, it's working. Good. Doubt is there. Good. Nah, I ain't gonna get fun out like that. Trust. However, I'm still disappointed. I can't come to the wedding, and I don't get to know. I don't do the wedding. I don't know you win the lotto. That's deep. Oh, I don't get it.
You don't back me, fam. I can't invite people to my life.
A silent partner. A silent partner.
If you're not with me, you're against me, fam. That's how I'm gonna take it.
Wrapping up there, Nigo, or you got more? We're going to dip in deeper.
What else do we have on your docket? Is there anything you guys want to touch on? Is that it for this week?
That was good. I think it was a good one. You can wrap it up there if you want.
Vibes. But yeah, we'll keep the how you good at sex and the other topic there for next week, man. For next week, you folks can catch us every Friday on our streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts. Y'all can listen. You can interact with us on social media. That's at GendPod on Twitter and at GendPodcast on Instagram. So thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, one quick thing.
Yo.
I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch real soon. Details will come out soon, so you know.
Oh shit!
We're going live, yo. We're going
Oh
live.
shit!
Who is this we?
Who is we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who is we?
I told
All of a
you.
sudden.
You said
You don't back
no,
me.
say we.
If you're not on my side.
You see, now I'm saying we. You don't want to join me. You see, this is it. He said we. You gotta be with
You
me.
you can't be a silent partner in the streaming shit, fam.
Wow.
You're either with me or you're not.
I was
keep
supporting
telling
you.
Why you say something? Stop! I would have plugged it at the start.
I
Plugged it at the start.
Don't worry, you need a man to manage your YouTube, to get your clips and manage your YouTube.
Look
You
at how
need
quick
a guy-
niggas split themselves. Look at how quick niggas.
Yeah, so Moriba could do all of that. Moriba could do all of that for you, Mori.
Silent partner.
I'm good.
Silent partner.
You see this guy, he's never 100% in. This,
I'm in. Silent partner. That's all it is.
why you gotta be so silent, fam?
Because when she hit
What,
the button, I need to make sure I don't get killed.
You see, this is why, because he's not
What did you
100%
decide to
in.
stream?
I'm not entirely sure. It's probably gonna be stuff like League and FIFA and all that shit. I'm waiting.
Oh nigga, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. We catch you on next week, man. Take it easy.